My name is Colm Lyne. I'm currently the CEO and the founder of Fire Financial Services, and up until last March I was the CEO of Relax Payments, which is a company I founded back in the year 2000. We sold Relax Payments last year to a company called Global Payments based out of the US, and in my spare time I'm also the chairperson of the Fintech and Payments Association of Ireland. I think, if you want to compare Ireland to other countries, it can be a very dangerous thing, and we heard today that this was also quite a futile thing. There's no need to do that, really. There's no need for us to compare ourselves to London or Berlin or whatever it might be, New York. We are Ireland, and we are a country of great talent. We've got some great entrepreneurs, some people who really, driven businesses and scale businesses and have very successful exits as well. So I think Ireland has everything that it needs, and all that we want is just this great big ambition, if you like, and then a bunch of people who go for it.
My name is Leo McAdams. I'm the Divisional Manager with Enterprise Ireland for ICT and International Traded Services, and FinTech is a key part of our division. In terms of the Irish FinTech scene, at the moment it is definitely one of the sectors that is probably one of the most exciting in terms of our portfolio. Currently, when you look at the number of companies we have in FinTech, in EI portfolio, it's over 200 companies that are trading internationally. In terms of jobs, what does that mean? I mean, there are over 9,000 people employed in Irish FinTech companies.
I'm Alistair Blair. I'm the Country Managing Director of Accenture in Ireland. I mean, in terms of Ireland, I think our FinTech scene has come on in leaps and bounds in the last 2 years in particular. When you stack it up, I suppose, against the likes of New York and London, clearly much bigger markets, and against Hong Kong, I think my view is we're at level pegging. I think we have a huge opportunity in this area. But more importantly, I think we've got 2 or 3 things that are quite distinctive about Ireland. One is you can get around quickly. It's much easier to meet people. We have an intersection of tech and industry that's really, really interesting. And we have 2 or 3 areas that I think we stand out in.
My name is Malcolm Craig. I work for PwC in the financial advisor area with a specialisation, particularly around insurance and FinTech. With regard to how we measure up globally, is it a fair comparison, a market the size of Dublin, to compare with cities like New York, Singapore, London even? I don't know if it's a fair comparison, but what I do think is that Ireland, like in other areas, will find its niche. And once we find our niche in the FinTech area, we have everything that we need to measure up well across the country. Yes, I think Ireland has what it takes to become a FinTech nation. Culturally, we've always been an entrepreneurial nation, and I think that'll stand to us. We've also had a very strong outlook with regard to developing our diaspora abroad and developing our opportunities abroad. If we consider the opportunities here in Dublin, if we look at the IFSC here across the river from us, where you have many of the largest financial institutions in the world based, they have innovation centres, they have training, and you have groups of people developing their skill bases in that area. Correspondingly, just across the river, you have the digital hub. You have companies like Google, Facebook, LinkedIn, PayPal, all with their centres here. When you have those type of people developing, understanding, training, and then mingling, the proximity of those 2 areas to each other provides a tremendous opportunity for Ireland.
Hi, my name is Anna Scally. I'm a tax partner in KPMG here in Dublin. I also lead KPMG in Ireland's FinTech practice, and I'm also a member of the KPMG Global Leadership Team in FinTech. My other role is as a director of the Fintech and Payments Association of Ireland. The Irish FinTech scene is alive and kicking at the minute. It is really, really dynamic and bursting. But FinTech is bursting globally. So 4 years ago, there was about $1 billion invested in FinTech globally. Last year, 2015, that was $22 billion was deployed by investors and venture capitalists into the FinTech. And so it's a huge burgeoning industry, and Ireland is doing really well in it. I do think Ireland has what it takes to become a FinTech nation and to become a competitor in the FinTech space. We have a number of unique factors here in Ireland that I think help us play in this industry very well. Number one, we have deep talent in both the technology and the financial services arena. We also have some great Indigenous Irish companies, the likes of Realex, Fexco, Corval and others, who have really set the trend and are growing global companies out of Ireland. We also have the deep-rooted connection to a lot of the international multinationals like the Googles and Facebooks and other US multinationals. We've also a great environment. So there's a really easy can-do business attitude in Ireland. And we have a good corporate tax regime, and I think that's important as well.
I'm Derek Butler, Chief Executive of Grid Finance. I've worked extensively in emerging markets and also as a chartered accountant with PwC. but I think we have fantastic depth and quality in Dublin, albeit on a smaller scale. And with that quality, there's a huge opportunity for us to grow the scene here in Dublin, and to leverage our connections into the Eurozone and into the US as well.